нажато. Сейчас вроде бы мы должны быть в онлайне. Вот я только нифига не уверена, а мы в онлайне? Мне YouTube что-то говорит по этому поводу? Да, все нормально, должен звук пойти. Господа, если нас кто-то смотрит, пожалуйста, да, мне уже сказали, что уже тот, кто нас смотрит, мой самый любимый зритель, сказал, что звук пошел. Отлично, прекрасно. Что мы с вами сегодня делаем? Простите, я без камеры, я выгляжу сегодня как лесное чучело, но и меня тут особо не будет. У нас сегодня мок-собес, джуна, фронтендера, реактщицы на английском. То есть это первый наш такой ивент. Если пойдет хорошо, мы будем делать другие моки на английском уже с другими стеками. Вот. Значит, собеседуемая Маша, она джунчик без опыта какого-то, вот, меня приветствует. Значит, она джунчик, она умничка, она очень храбрая девочка, согласилась вот сегодня публично на английском, при том, что она не нейтив, попробовать пройти собес. Мы прогоним, сейчас, подождите, дисклеймер будет чуть попозже. Наш собеседующий Женя. Женя, скажи привет.
Всем привет.
Во, и Маш, скажи тоже привет, покажись людям, а то они видят только мой черный экран.
Всем привет, привет.
Вот, супер. Собеседует Женя. Кто с нами давно, тот знает Женю. Женя – это спятовое просто солнышко, человек глыба, человек-титан с огромным опытом. И он, ну, как по мне, лучший собеседующий, какого вообще видел этот мир. Женя, я тебя очень-очень-очень сильно люблю. Друзья, возможно, будет шалить интернет-связь, потому что жизнь такая, VPN, все шакальное, живем тоже с чем есть. Теперь немножко о том, что у нас будет происходить. У нас будет происходить самый тупорылый в лобовой джуновский собес. Почему? Потому что у нас нет цели раскрыть Машу, как и весь ее потенциал. У нас есть цель подготовить ее и вас, кто будет это смотреть, к типовому собесу на английском. Поэтому будем задавать вот эти мерзкие, раздражающие вопросы про типы данных в JavaScript и чем var отличается от let const. Вам придется с этим жить, и потом, я надеюсь, вы скажете нам спасибо. Пожалуйста, подбадривайте Машу, подбадривайте Женю, пишите, значит, сердечки, комментарии. Возможно, по техническим причинам посмотрим. Мы расплитим, скорее всего, наше собеседование на две части. Сегодня будет только верстка JS, а второй частью пойдет React и TypeScript. Тут очень зависит от нашего собеседующего. Он как скажет, так и будем. Вот, я тут просто хост. Все, друзья мои прекрасные, я тут как саппорт затыкаюсь и отдаю вам слово.
I take the mic. Thank you, Natasha. Let's switch in English. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Evgeny, and I have been working as a software engineer with strong focus on the front-end side for the last 7 years. And my experience overall is more than 10 years. And that's why Natasha asked me to conduct this interview with you. And let me say a few words about structure of our interview. At first, we will discuss a little bit theoretical questions in the scope of front-end. It's a common question. You can find it even on each interview across the world. That's why we will discuss about some browser interfaces, about JavaScript as a language, and some entities of JavaScript like data types, like different types of function, etc. After that, I will suggest you some code snippets and ask you to say me how it will run and what result we will see. Yeah, it's just small snippets from console log, this usual thing. Are you okay with it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, and now I give a mic to you. Could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, sure. Hi, guys. I'm Maria. I live in Berlin right now. I'm looking for a job as a front-end developer. My technical stack is JavaScript, React, and right now I'm working on a project using Next, and I plan to install their TypeScript as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. Well, let's start. Good luck to you. And our first question is about DOM. Could you please share everything that you know about this interface, why we need it, what it is, and what is the purpose of this interface?
What is DOM, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, DOM is a document object model. This is a representation of HTML document in form of a tree. Each element, attribute, and piece of text creates a new node. Yeah, this thing, DOM, why we need to create DOM? It's for rendering our page in browser.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. Well, I would like to suggest a little minor correction. DOM is not a representation of HTML. It's inner structure in browser, DOM tree, and both HTML and using interface, the DOM interface via JavaScript. This is two ways how can we manipulate with this inner structure. Well, don't worry, your answer is okay. I just provide these corrections for future and for people who watch our stream. Okay, thank you. And let's talk about DOM. How can we work with DOM in JavaScript?
Yeah, we can change. We can change element using methods, function.
Yeah. Could you please maybe remember a couple of examples of any function, any method?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can create a new element in DOM, like create element.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, actually, I don't remember all these methods. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, I think we can remove element if we need to do it, and also we can put some text inside, apply styles, and yeah, change context content.
Content. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We have a couple of methods in document global variable that's available in browser environment. And you're absolutely right. With help of these methods, we can create element, attach element to another element. Because when we create element, it's just in memory and it doesn't affect our render. And after we attach it, after that, it will change our render. Yep. Okay, thank you. And let's go to the next question. Let's go. Good warm up, you know. Good starting. Okay, let's go to the next one, and let's talk about visual structure. Let's talk about CSS, what it is, and how can we use it, and for what.
Yeah, CSS, Cascadian style sheet, and we use it to style our components, our HTML. Yeah, there is one of basic principle. This is cascade. That means that styles are read and applies from top to the bottom, and styles in the bottom of list can override styles on the top of document.
Okay, and maybe you know how to protect high-level styles from overriding. If I would like to set background color, for example, on the top, on the root element, and I would like to be sure that nobody inside the child tree override it. How can I do it? Maybe you remember?
Okay, I think we can use selectors for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can add like ID or class selector and add property and value. No?
Yes, it's great answers, but you know, I mean, the greatest scene of front-end developer modificator important in CSS.
Yeah.
Yeah, if well, my common advice, if you can not do it, please don't do it. But for some situations, we still need it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Okay. Well, you mentioned selectors, and I would like to ask you about the next topic related to CSS, about specificity. Could you please describe this concept, maybe in common words, just to understand? And if you can provide some examples, it will be great.
Sure. Specificity is a weight of CSS selectors, and the more highest priority, the more important this rule for element. So if we can apply several styles to one element, with the specificity, we can define which style will be applied. And this specificity is calculated based on selector type. So yeah, important is the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is the highest priority. Then it's inline styles. Then if we use ID selector, then class and attributes, and then if we use tag.
Yeah, okay. You know, I don't ask you about the formula of calculating of this weight. I think everybody who watches the stream can find it in Google or in ChatGPT with one request. Yeah, well, okay, it's right. And well, if we're talking about this calculation, in what situation we need this? For example, how can we apply different styles to one element? Let's imagine a situation. We have a page and we have paragraph inside. And in this paragraph, we apply class, CSS class to this paragraph, and we apply inline styles. And if we're talking about border color that define it in each place in class and in inline styles, etc., in common CSS of our page too, how can we say what rule will be applied? I mean, for example, on a root we have a black color of background color. In class we have red color for background, and in inline style we have white color for background. And what will be color of background of this element?
I think it will be white because of inline styles that we define white color in line, so it has like higher specificity than what was it, class and tag.
Okay. And if I would like to set red color for background, and red color is defined in class, how can I do it?
So we need to like increase the specificity for class. We can add no inline the higher than ID. So we can use the word important.
Well,
Yeah.
it seems that I force you to bad solutions.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we can use important, and this is how can we override inline styles? Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's great. And let's go to the next topic. Let's talk about layouts. And could you please describe, I think, the most frequently used approach for layouting is Flex. What do you know about Flex, and what is an alternative of for Flex approach? Maybe you know something.
Yeah, Flex. This is tool for creating layout. It allows us to place elements in one dimension along rows or columns. Yeah, what's alternative here?
Okay,
Yeah.
some question.
Great. Yeah.
How can we define Flex container?
Yeah, we should add display property, display Flex, and then we add Flex direction, and here we define our like main axis. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that direction. Directly, it's direction. Yeah,
the direction. Yeah.
we have two axes in Flex, and what is the full direction? Maybe you remember.
What is the name?
If you don't, I'm talking about Flex direction, and if we don't set Flex direction CSS property, what will be default Flex direction? Rows or columns?
Yeah, it's a tricky question. Yeah, it's
it's 50% chance of win. Yeah, it's row.
It's row. Yeah.
It's row.
Yeah, just forgot how what's inside this property, which value we can put there.
Yeah, a little advice from me. When I was a candidate in an interview and I forgot something, I tried to remember how I did it by my hand during my work task or working on my pet projects. And after that, very frequently, my memory gave me a good answer. This is just a trick because, it's a usual situation when we don't remember some terms some specific things, and etc. Especially if we are talking not on our mother tongue, well, English for you and for me, it's not language we speak natively, and that's why it's very easy to forget some term. And this is my advice: just try to remember how you did it before, and at least you can explain how it works without terms, for example. Yeah, it's good. Okay, great. And let's talk about alternative. If we don't use display flags, how it works in browser. For example, we have a page and we have two divs with text inside. How they will be displayed if we don't use display flags property?
Yeah, if we don't use flags, the first div will be one below another.
One, yeah.
I don't know. In column. Yeah. Because
and,
div.
yeah.
If we use flags, they will be placed one
near another.
One near another, yeah.
In one row.
Yeah, in one row. Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely right. And maybe you remember, what is the default value of display attribute?
Display attribute.
Yeah, we can say we can set display flags and define flags container. And if we don't do that, for example, for divs, what is the default display value for divs?
Do you mean static? No?
No. Static is position. I mean display block.
Right. Display, block.
Yeah, this display block is a default value, and we can set it to flags, and also we can set it to grid. Maybe you know something about grid. Could you please define a difference between flags and grid?
Grid allows us to create layout in two dimensions. So we can place elements along rows and columns at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this is a tricky question, and it's okay if you don't know how it works, because grids is not so popular part of knowledge in regular frontenders case. Yeah, but maybe we can set amount of columns and rows and grid. It's true, but can we do it a little bit more dynamic? For example, can we say place I don't know, any rows in this grid, but each row should contain 5 elements?
I think yes, but I have feeling that I saw it somewhere, but I'm not sure. I think there is function, not function, but we can describe a scheme.
Scheme. Well, it's not. It's not a scheme. It's kind of scheme. We can say that it's kind of scheme, but usually we use some special values of grid-specific properties. It's called auto layouting, and all these auto things we can describe very interesting grids with help of this. Yeah, it was a tricky question, and it's just for maybe to increase to increase your curiosity in this area. Well, and maybe somebody from our watchers will find it too, and refresh their memory to prepare to the interviews. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. That was great, and that was the first part of our interview. Well done. Well done. You're very brave, and everything is okay. Nice. Let's go to the JavaScript as a language. Common question. Do you like JavaScript or not?
I don't know. I'm okay.
Well,
In JavaScript there are some things that I didn't completely understand actually, but I think it's okay. So, and I don't know any other programming languages. So
yeah, you can compare.
yeah, I can compare, and so I like it. Okay.
Yeah, from my perspective, JavaScript is very interesting. I think that JavaScript is one of the most complex and hard for understanding languages, but it seems very easy. And this is the main trap for all front-end developers, because it seems easy, but it's not. It's completely not. It's a trap. Watch out, my friends. It's due to some dynamic typization and some other dynamics features of JavaScript. It looks very easy to write something, but when we try to build complex solution with help of JavaScript, we have a lot of problems with it. And on one hand, we don't need to understand how to describe our code, but on the other hand, I mean, in terms of type, we can just don't use types. Just a clear, simple JavaScript and no types. But on another hand, we need to understand how it works under the hood to find and fix many bugs that we have in our applications. Yeah, that's why JavaScript is a trap. And please be careful on this way. Okay, let's go to JavaScript and let's talk about data types. What standard data types you know in JavaScript?
In JavaScript there is primitive data types and references. Primitives next. String, number, big int, boolean, null undefined, and symbols or symbol.
Yeah, it is.
And references, it's like objects, arrays. Yeah.
Okay, good. If we're talking about pure JavaScript, how can we define in runtime what is the type of variable, for example? For example, we describe a function, and this function has a parameter. And inside this function, we need to be sure that the value of this parameter is not the value, but type of the value of this parameter is string, for example. How can we do it? Maybe no?
We can make a check, like using type of I don't know, property or method. I don't know what is it.
Type of is a statement, if I remember correctly. It's just a statement. Let's talk about type of. It's an interesting, tricky question. For example, we have a parameter and its name is A. If A is function, what will be the result of type of?
Oh, yes, it's a tricky question. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Please make
but,
a suggestion.
Yeah, but maybe it's a function.
Yeah, it's function.
Yeah.
And
I think I saw it before in
that's nice.
some questions. Yeah.
Okay. And if a value is array, what will be result of type of?
Array.
No.
No. Object. It's
Object.
object.
Yeah. Yeah. Object is a correct way, and maybe you know how to define that object is array.
If I remember correctly, we can use array is array, something like that.
Method.
No?
Method. Yeah.
Method. Yeah.
It's a static method on a prototype of array. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay. And two tricky questions.
Okay.
The first one, type of null. What is it?
Yeah, this is an object.
Yeah, and maybe you know why?
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's old issue in JavaScript design. I mean JavaScript as a language, and due to this issue, it's very, very old. And due to this issue, null is a specific standalone type, and this is not a specific standalone type. On one hand, it is a standalone type, and on another hand, it has only one value, null, and the type of this value is object. Yeah, it's a one of the value of the object. Yeah. Okay. And the most tricky question in topic of type of, what is type of type of?
Yeah, I didn't see it before.
Try to imagine.
Type of,
Yeah,
type
you
of.
call type of for some a variable, and it returns something. And what is the type of this return?
Maybe string?
Yeah, it's string.
Yeah.
It's string.
Okay.
Absolutely right. Okay, great. Thank you. And okay, let's go a little bit deeply in the difference between primitive types and references types. Could you please tell me what is the main difference between them, in your opinion?
Yeah, primitive data types stores as a value. No, they store a value and passed by value. References data types, they store inside like link or reference to the location in memory where this like object exists, and they are passed by this reference.
Yeah, okay, it's correct answer, and I would like to make this minor correction here. Yeah, you're right that the value of variable of reference type is reference, but if we are talking about passing, yeah, the common correct answer sounds like your. We pass by references type, but technically it's not 100% true because it passed by value, but the value is reference. There is a main trick of this. For example, if you pass parameter a and a is a reference type, it means that this is object, for example, reference to object, and if you try to change the value of this variable. For example, inside the function, you say a equal new object, for example. And when you go back from this function, in the higher scope, a remains the same. I mean that it won't be new object. It would be it will be old object. There is a trick. And if it will be true passing by reference, like in Go language or PHP language, and of course in C and C++, you will be able to change the value of variable, not the value of this part of memory. We have a reference for it, part of memory, and of course we can change this part of memory by reference, but we can't change the value of variable itself. There is a trick, but okay, don't worry about this. It's just some technical detail. Maybe it will help you to impress some interviewer in future and get an offer.
Maybe.
Okay, good. Good, yeah. And let's talking about methods. If we're talking about references type, or we're talking about objects, we have some methods. I won't ask about this prototype inheritance and etc. This advanced topics. Let's just talk about methods. For example, we have some methods for number, for example, and we can call toString method, for example, but number is primitive. Maybe you know something about this mechanism that allow us to use methods on primitive values.
Yes. When we try to access a method in like in primitive, JavaScript like wraps these primitives in object wrapper, so we can access to this method. Yeah, and if I understood correctly, this wrapper is a temporary thing only for call, and then this wrapper is like disappear.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the name of this mechanism is boxing and unboxing. And JavaScript box your value to this wrapper, and after that it unbox it to primitive value again. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you. That's great. And let's go. I mean, if you Google the things, I think JavaScript boxing unboxing mechanism, you will find information about the thing you mentioned. Yeah,
No, I
just
didn't know how this mechanism is called.
yeah, it's a matter of terms, and that's why I mentioned it. Now you have known.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, let's talk about defining of variables. What approach to define a variable you know?
Yeah, there are like 3 keywords that we can use to define. Yeah.
Define, yeah.
Declare variable. So it's var, let, and const. And var is like old-fashioned methods. Method to declare variable. It has functional scope, and we can reassign the value and like redeclare. Yeah. And now we usually use let or const keywords. These variables have block scope, and we can like change the value of let variable, and we can't change value for const variable.
Yeah, true. Thank you. And let's talk about difference between this old style and modern style. How do you think? What is the main difference between var and let and const?
Yeah, I think the main difference like connects with functional versus block scope. So yeah, there is a term like hoisting, and all variables are hoisted. I mean, lifting. And if we try to access to var variable before it's assigned, yeah, it will result as undefined, and yeah, the code just go further, and that's it. If we try to access let or const, we get reference error because these variables like in temporary dead zone until the value will be assigned to them.
Okay. I'm ready to some practical task about this.
Yeah, I think I saw like example with the for loop. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we can find I will share a
Okay.
screen and
Yeah.
so the snippet and show you the snippet. Sorry. Okay. Where's here is. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Do you see it? Yeah, and here you can find a short snippet. Can you please tell me, after running of this, what do we see in console?
Yeah, I think it will be undefined, and then reference error, something that.
Let's
No?
check. Well. Okay. Well, I think one moment. We don't need any other tools because what we have a console browser.
Right.
Great runner. Okay. Bum and CI. Let's see. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Undefined, and after that, reference error. Great, thank you. Okay, let's go to the next topics. Let's talking about functions and ways to declare function. What approach do you know?
Yeah, we can declare function using function keyword, and like this approach is called function declaration. And also we can use function expression when we like put function in a variable, and yeah, and we can use like ordinary syntax for function, or we can use error function here.
Arrow function, yeah, arrow function,
yeah.
not error function.
Yeah, difficult.
Yeah, arrow functions. Three ways. Yeah, absolutely right. We have this, three approaches how to define it, let's talk about difference between function expression, not arrow function, but function expression, and function declaration. What is the difference between them?
Yeah, I think they have difference in hosting. So function declaration will be like accessible in everywhere in our code, and function expression like give us reference error if we want to access this function before
Before we declare it.
Before, yeah, it declared, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, let's talk about some parts of these functions. For example, could we use this keyword inside function declaration and function expression?
Yes, we can use, but what we get?
Okay, let's talk
Yeah.
about this. Let's talk
Yeah.
about let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what is
This
it?
is a like keyword for context where our function is supposed to run. So it's created for each function invocation before its execution. Yes, and yeah, it depends on like case. So if it's like ordinary plain function, like function declaration, yeah, in strict mode, it will result as undefined. In not strict mode, this will be equal global object, global this, I don't know.
Global object window.
Global,
yeah,
okay.
It's a reference to window.
Yeah. If it's arrow function, arrow function doesn't have its own this, so it will like maybe bin this of like outer scope.
Yeah. Arrow function takes this from the scope of defining, the parent scope of defining.
Yeah,
you're right.
What else?
Let's talk about, yeah, absolutely right, in terms of what is this by default and what is this in a logical way. And let's talk about how can we provide the specific value of this for our functions. For example, we have a function, and in declaration of this function, we use this inside, and we need to call it with a specific context. How can we do it? For example, we have an object, some object, and we need to execute our function to invoke it on the context of this object. How can we do it?
Yeah, we can use methods. I think in this case, we can use call, and inside we put our object, and And in this case, we explicitly like bind. I don't know the proper word.
We set a constant.
Yeah,
Just to set a
yeah.
constant.
We set a constant context. Yeah, and this function will be invoked right away, like with this call method. And also we can use bind a method, and using this method we just take put this context, and we can call this function later.
Okay. Interesting difference between call methods, method of function prototype, static method, and bind method. What is the main difference? For example, we have an object and we have a function, and we invoke this function on the context of this object with help of call. Okay, this will be equals to our object, and it, our function will be run. Okay, everything is clear here. But if we invoke our function without call later, what will be this in this case?
This object, no?
Well, if we use call, is it just for one invocation, or it mutates this inside function? There is a question.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting question. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Maybe maybe it's just for one call, and bind we can use for permanent taken context. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my question about. And okay, let's talk about bind. We bind create a new function with a specific value of this and return it. Well, how can we change, and can we change this value after we bind it with help of method bind?
If I remember correctly, we can't change this context.
Yeah, absolutely right. And this is a tricky question on many front-end interviews. The variation of it, if we use bind on bind and function, what will be this? And the correct answer, this will be the same. Yeah, absolutely right.
Okay.
We can't do that, even if we use bind methods twice. Okay, good. Thank you. And let's go to event model of our interface. And to warm up, let's talk about different user events. What different what user events you know? A couple of examples.
Like click.
Yeah.
When user clicks something, scroll, some keyboard events, we events with the mouse up,
Mouse move?
down,
Mouse move?
mouse move, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine select.
Select. Yeah.
No. Select is an element. It's input. It's kind of input.
Okay.
And what is event related to select?
Event for select.
When you choose some option.
Yeah, I understood. Maybe with the mouse.
No, it's change. Change event.
It's change. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, good. And could you describe how it works? For example, we have some element Let's imagine that it's a div element. To to make our case simple, we use only one type of element, div. Div is the king in this evening. Okay, we have div element and we have on-click handler. When we click, it will be run. Okay, and could you please explain me mechanism, how it works? Maybe in few words.
There is several steps.
Mhm.
Like the first capturing, they went.
Mhm.
Then or not. I know that there is.
Yeah. You're on the right way. Yes. The first is
Okay.
capturing.
Capturing. Then there is should be bubbling.
Yeah. Correct.
And something else. But I don't remember.
Okay. Let's focus on bubbling. Capturing is not so frequently used thing, but usually we use bubbling. And let's talk about bubbling. For example, we have div and another div inside, two elements. We define on click on inner div and in parent div. And we click on inner div on children. Could you please explain the process? What will be run and when?
And do we have like handler on both of this?
On both, right?
On both. Yeah. So at first, I need a second. Like at first, handler runs on this div where which we click, and then handler runs like on the parent element. So yeah, and so on and so on. And this is a process is called bubbling. So we get like two calls of
Yeah.
two handlers. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely right. And for example, let's imagine that we need to run only one handler on inner div, and we don't need to run parent div handler. How can we implement it?
Yeah, we can use a method event stop propagation.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
absolutely right.
it stopped event from bubbling.
Okay, great, thank you. And let's talk about some common things in browser we have. And I would like to ask you about how browser render pages. For example, we have some page on a server, and user and browser type URL and put enter. And could you please explain what will be next? How can we see this this image on the screen of the monitor?
Yeah. After that, our browser receives HTML. There is a process is called CRP, critical render path, and there are six steps to render and paint our page. So at first, HTML started to parse, and DOM3 starts constructing. Yeah, and we don't need to wait until the whole document will be parsed. Our DOM3 will construct it step by step. I don't know. But when parser meets like CSS styles or script text, it starts fetch these resources as well. And so the first step is constructing DOM tree. Next, CSS like tree will be constructed, and CSS tree can't construct it by parts, so it will wait until the whole like I don't know document will be parsed, and then it will construct it.
Okay, let's concentrate on this first phase.
Okay.
After that, we fetch all our resources, we parse them, and we have our initial DOM tree and CSS DOM tree. Okay, what next?
Next, JavaScript will run. Will be run. Yeah. Then like DOM tree and CSS tree will combines in render tree. So it's step number 5. Layout will be constructed, and the last step is painting, when our elements converts into pixels, and here we can see our page.
Okay. Well, good explanation. One correction from me about JavaScript. Let's focus on a little bit on parsing, how our browser parse HTML. It parses like a stream of bytes, and when it meet script, for example, if it's inline script, it will be parsed and run immediately. If it's some script we need to fetch, in our process of parsing will be stopped, and browser will fetch this JavaScript. After that, parses JavaScript and runs this JavaScript, and write only this. Parsing of HTML will be continued. If we don't use some additional attributes for script, maybe some attributes.
We can use async or defer to adjust this uploading and loading. So async. These both attributes doesn't block parsing HTML, but if we use async keyword, the script will be executed right after loading is finished. So it will load it, then HTML parsing stopped, and script will be run. If we use defer keyword, the execution of script will be after HTML finished. Okay,
After finishing
HTML,
of HTML parsing,
yeah,
parsing,
yeah.
right, okay. Yeah, and if we use defer, the execution of the script will be before or after the painting of page? How do you think?
I think it would be asynchronous, like at the same time with the HTML parsing. No?
Not exactly. If
Not
we're talking
exactly.
about async attribute, yes, it will be parsed and executed in asynchronous mode, and it doesn't block rendering and painting at all. But if we're talking about defer, it will be executed after parsing of HTML, but before the painting. There is a most important difference between them, and well, if we use defer, you can define the script in any place of your HTML, but you can be sure that it will be executed after parsing of HTML. Usually, we use defer when we manipulate DOM tree inside the script, because, for example, we can access some elements by ID attributes, by class attributes, and etc. And we need to be sure that these elements are in DOM tree in the moment of the execution of script. That's why we need to run it after parsing of HTML, because at that moment everything that we describe in our HTML file is in DOM tree, and we can access it and manipulate it. This is the main purpose of defer. And if we're talking about async, it's a little bit different purpose. This is for resources that we don't need for the first rendering. And we don't block first rendering because our user would like to see the picture as fast as we can. And that's why at first we render our page, and after that we fetch and execute these asynchronous scripts. There is a main difference. Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a good answer about critical render
Yeah.
paths. It's not simple concept, I know. And let's talk about event loop. What is it and how it works?
Oh, yeah, event loop.
Mhm.
Yeah, one of the difficult things in JavaScript.
Yeah, to the most difficult concepts, critical render path and event loop. I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will help.
Yeah,
You can ask me
so
for help if
okay.
you need it. Okay?
Okay. So event loop, this is a like cycle that manages code execution, and it should coordinate JavaScript tasks and rendering in browser. So we have like two sources for tasks for event loop. First, it render and like UI updating.
Updating your UI, right?
Yeah, and what's important here, browsers have like time slot, like 16 and 6 milliseconds for before next render, and yeah, so browser wants to like paint the new frame each 16 and 6 milliseconds, but
Yeah. 60 FPS is a magic
yeah.
number. Each gamer know about this.
Yeah. But browser can't do it if there are tasks in cold stack and if there are micro tasks. So yeah, it was about the first source for our event loop. The second source, it's JavaScript tasks, and here we have two queues, task queue, or sometimes we can meet the name macro task queue and micro task queue. So macro task, it's like all events, and postponed tasks like set interval, set timeout. It's
right.
in macro task queue. What's important here? Event loop can execute one task from macro queue or macro task queue. Yes. Micro task queue. Here we have promise callbacks and another thing, mutation observer. Yeah.
I'm not sure about
no,
mutation observer.
no mutation.
Well, I'm not sure about mutation observer, and I don't know. Actually, I don't know. You're absolutely right about promises. And another one interface that we have is queue micro task, as this is a global function in browser. And how can we schedule microtasks in this queue with help of two interfaces. The first one, yeah, absolutely right. It's callbacks for promises, and the second one is global function queue microtask. It has one parameter, if I'm not mistaken, and this parameter is a function we need to run. Okay, good.
So for one iteration of event loop, it should execute all micro tasks that we have. Yeah. And also in this concept, we have one more term is call stack. This is a list of our currently executing functions. So event loop decides which task should goes next in a call stack. If I understood correctly.
Yeah, you understood it correctly. This is how browser run functions. Well, we take the function definition and put it to call stack, put parameters there, and run it. Yes, that's absolutely right.
Yes. So, like how event loop look like? At first, all tasks in call stack executes are executed. Then, when call stack is empty, micro tasks are started to execute. And after that, browser can render if it's needed. Then event loop take one task from macro task queue and put it and execute, and then like it repeats.
Yeah, absolutely right. And if we don't have anything in micro tasks, it's just loop at least 60 times per second, and it's waiting for new macro task in the queue. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay, Thank you. Okay, let's go to promises and talk about this a little bit. What is promise? What status it has? What methods?
Yeah, a promise represents an object of like result of asynchronous operation. It can be in 3 states: pending, fulfilled, and rejected. It can change its state only once, from pending to fulfilled or to rejected. We can use methods like then, catch, and finally, and we can create a promise chain using then method. Yeah. Also, we have methods for like several promises. If we want to check something, I mean, if you want to execute several promises, we can use promise all or promise any. It depends on our goal.
And okay, could you please tell me a little bit more about difference between promise all static method and promise any?
Promise all waits until all promises will be fulfilled.
Okay.
And if one promise will be rejected, promise all will be rejected too.
Okay.
Promise any. Yeah, it like waits for the first not the first I mean, yeah, no, first fulfilled promise.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And if all promises are fulfilled?
Failed,
What?
yeah, promise any returns error.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Well, some questions about promises. For example, how can we create promise?
We can use constructor, new promise, and then we need to define functions for for success.
Function of promise, exactly
Yeah.
what we need to execute. Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about this function, what parameters it has? There are 2. Maybe you remember?
Result and reject.
Resolve and reject.
Resolve and reject.
2 parameters. It's 2 functions that will be passed there from promise object. It's a resolve function and a reject function. And with help of these functions, we can fulfill or reject our promise. Okay, and the question is, let's imagine that we called resolve inside of the body of our promise function. We called resolve, and after that we called reject. What status will be in promise after that?
State. But if it's already resolved, so state will be fulfilled, and we can't change it to reject.
Yeah, absolutely right. And the vice versa is correct too. If we reject promise, we can change the
Result.
status to fulfilled. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And if we're talking about chaining, what is the technical details under that? How can we well, how can we chain then and another then after that? And what will be result of then calling?
I think that another promise.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and this is a way how can we chain these different different callbacks run after another one, because each callback return new premise. And you mentioned that we can chain then functions. And let me ask you, for example, we have catch method, and can we chain then to catch? How do you think?
Do you mean then after catch?
Oh, I mean
No.
catch, and after that dot then. Can we do it?
No, I think we can't. Because catch help us to catch errors, and yeah, but I'm not sure actually, because then returns another promise,
Right.
and yeah, it maybe it will fail. It will fail. So no, I don't know.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
the trick is in return value of catch. Catch returns new premise
Okay.
too. And
Okay.
even finally returns new premise. That's why you can implement different handlers chains. For example, in case if you
Okay.
have error, you can handle this error and continue with another branch of handling. And the same for then. You can bring the default branch, happy case. If everything will be okay, this chain of thens will be executed. And if something wrong, you fail to catch. And after that, you can create another one pipeline of implementation. Yeah, there is some technical trick around promises.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. And we discuss it. Okay, in the end of this stage, let's talk about classes, or maybe about constructor functions, if you remember this old-fashioned concept. How do you think, if we're talking about classes, what is the purpose of classes? Why we use classes and why for?
Yeah, classes, this is like template for a new similar objects. And we can put their properties, methods, and create similar objects.
Okay, good. And have you heard about constructor functions?
Yes, but if how I understand these classes, like a modern way to create objects. Before that, we could use function constructor.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
used function constructor before classes, and in first implementation, classes were syntaxis sugar on the top of constructor functions. Yeah, it's true. And so, one important concept we missed, it's closures. And very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what is closure?
Yes. this is when function remembers variables and like reference to parents or outer environment. So this function can use some variable from outer scope. After that, after this outer function was like finished, inner function still can use information from outer function.
Yeah, I think it's a good answer for junior developers. Yeah, with help of closures, we can use some entities from outer scope inside our functions. True. Let me ask you a tricky question. And I think you understand why I remember closures right now. How do you think, if we describe classes, can we use entities from outer scope? For example, you define a method inside the class, and can you use entities from outer scope of class inside this method? It's a tricky question.
So I create a new object using this class. Yeah.
No. You create a class. You write a keyword class, my class, and inside of this block, you describe your class, and you describe a method. And each object of this class will have this method. You describe this method, and my question is: let's imagine that 2 lines above of our class declaration, we have, for example, let A equals 5. And my question is, can we use A inside the method of the class? How do you think?
A inside method of the class.
Just yes or no. Try to guess.
Yeah, try to guess. Okay, I choose yes. We can.
We don't need self-limitations, right? Well, yeah, you're right. We can use it. And, this is one item from history of classes, I think. The answer is classes has closures. This is a strange thing, but in technical terms, it's true, because when you use closure in functions, it behaves the same with the classes. You can use outer scope entities inside your class definition. This is very interesting. Well, okay, it's just for you. Maybe some interviewer will ask you about this, and now you know the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's go to some practice. Let's finish with the theory. That was great. You're very brave, and your answers good in my point of view for junior developer. And let's try to see some snippets. Oh, I love this. Let's start from this one. Let me share my screen again. Yeah. I share my screen. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a snippet, very short. And how do you think what will be a result of console log execution?
So we have an object greeting hey, and we assign the variable as an object C, and we changed C greeting property to hello, and we call D greeting. Yeah, this is like thing with references. So I think that D greeting, console log D greeting give us hello.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, because this is some how referent types works. Because on line 4 we just create a copy of reference, and after that T and C has the same reference as a value. And if we change this part of memory from one reference is the same, it means that the reference at the same part of memory. That's why it will be hello. Yeah, absolutely right. That's great. Good. Okay, let's go to the final boss. Let's go to the snippet about event loop. You know, for these 10 years, when I worked as a front-end developer, I passed many interviews, and I can't remember any interview without these console log tasks on event loop. Okay,
Yeah.
let's define the order of execution.
So the first will be one, console log one, because it's synchronous code. Promise result. Yeah, then goes to microtask queue. So I think okay, it will be 1, 3, 4, and 2.
Okay, and why 2 will be lost?
Because this is a macro task, and at first micro task should be executed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely right. We have the script, and this script is a micro task itself. When we execute it, the first console log will be the first, console log 1. After that, we plan one micro task, and when we execute the set timeout, in our micro task, we have two items. The first one is the script, and the second one is this handler. And after that, the first script is continue running, and we plan two microtasks, console log 3 and console log 4, and that's why the order will be 1, 3, 4, and 2. You're absolutely right. Well, I think we will stop on it. Well, my congratulations. That was very, very nice. Thank you for this one with half hours. I think that this was a great discussion. And well, I can say that you're familiar with some the most important and the most frequently used concepts around browser and around rendering and around how browser execute the code. And also, it's you have nice knowledge about JavaScript itself as a language, good understanding of types. I think that I can suggest to know a little bit more about closures and functions to be more confident in that. I think you need just some practice experience maybe, and I believe that you will have it on your pet projects, on your job. It's many front-end developers has 5+ years of experience, and they can't answer on the question what is closure. It's not an issue. It's not a blocker for your career. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, overall, I think that will be nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for this interesting discussion. Yeah, I was nervous, but while we were talking, I felt relaxed.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Natasha, are you with us?
Да, я всегда с вами, я с удовольствием все это слушала. Извините, но я буду на русском, я сегодня английский уже учила. Ну что,
Отлично,
Маш, как ты?
давайте вернемся.
Да, я хорошо, спасибо за организацию. Вообще супер.
Ты жива, все нормально?
Да, я жива, вообще отлично.
Супер.
Я к вам обоим приду в личку с вопросами, не против ли вы второго раунда уже с Реактом и ТСом. Вот. Ну что, господа, всем хорошего тогда дня, всем хорошего вечера, хороших будущих пятниц и выходных. Женя, я тебя обожаю. Спасибо тебе, спасибо, что ты подсобил. Ты, как всегда, бриллиант. Маша, спасибо тебе огромное, тоже просто от души. Ты пришла, ты самая храбрая просто джунишка в мире. Я прям тобой горжусь. Даже это очень странно выходить в паблик, это очень страшно на родном языке. Ты просто молодец. Высылаю поцелуйчиков, сердечек. Друзья, расходимся на отдых. Все. Господа, в комментах напишите ребятам что-то хорошее. Всем пока.
Спасибо, ребят. Пока. Хорошего вечера.
Все, пока-пока.
Так, сейчас, секундочку. Так, трансляция завершена. Вы тут?
Да.
Вот, вы
Да.